having a family of my own is something that like I always wanted. I grew up in a broken home. My father, who's no longer around, he wasn't very much a part of my life, and I put no blame on him for being the person that he was, but I wanted that stability more than anything, and I saw how hard my mom fought for us 3 kids growing up, and I'm like, that's what I want to be, is a good mom.
She has wanted to be a mom for so long.
I didn't realize that at that point in my life, like I have an addiction. I was involved in like crack smoking on a daily basis.
In the early part of Samantha's addiction, she became pregnant.
I was still actively using here and there.
She ended up losing that baby.
My baby had passed 2 weeks prior to my appointment. So yeah, it was pretty painful when I found out that we miscarried.
And so trying to help her to see her way through that, because her life was not where it needed to be.
I questioned God, like, why is this happening to me?
I reassured her that God had a plan for everything. She ended up getting through that process much more smoother than what I had anticipated. I think deep down she truly knew that she really wasn't deserving of a baby at that particular point because of the drug usage. And she accepted that.
For years, you know, I was either picking up heroin or Suboxone to feel better. I finally came to the realization, like, I need help. I asked my mom for help. She knew something was going on. Like, I was just a complete mess. Going into treatment ultimately gave me that firm foundation, what I needed.
At that point in time, she became pregnant again.
My sobriety date is October 29th, 2013, and 2 months later I found out I was pregnant with Chloe.
We went for her very first ultrasound. We could hear Chloe's heartbeat.
And I felt her kicking.
Everything sounded very, very well.
I remember going into that ultrasound that day to find out the gender of our baby.
That's when we received the news that there was something going on with Chloe.
The ultrasound, like, it was not like a normal baby. Like, I knew something was different. And then I knew, like, when that second doctor came in, like, something's really off here. 2 doctors usually don't come in during an ultrasound like this unless something's going on, you know?
And they explained to her that the condition that Chloe had,
anencephaly, is a very rare condition that happens.
the life expectancy would have been 7 days, like tops.
You have 2 options. You can either have an abortion or you can go into labor. And for me, having an abortion at that point in my pregnancy was not an option. I just found out I was having a little girl, you know, and that's what I always dreamed of.
She decided to be induced and give birth to her early.
Within 24 hours after being induced, I had Chloe, and
She took 2 very peaceful breaths, and that was that. And all I can remember is Sam making a very large cry, stating that Chloe had her piano fingers and what a beautiful button nose she had.
I took a lot of time to heal. Months, years. So I think that was, like, for me, a large learning lesson to not try to have so much control over my life and kind of take things as they go.
We focused on spending our time wrapping our love around Samantha.
The most greatest thing about the whole experience is that, like, I know she's with me today. I'm incredibly grateful for that entire experience.
I'm truly grateful for the opportunity that I was able to see her.
After the first one, and then after Chloe, and I was just like, is there something wrong with me? Like, do I not deserve this? I didn't give up wanting to be a mom. You know, that wasn't in the books for me. Like, I knew that one day it would happen. And in April, me and my fiance will be expecting a little baby boy named Giovanni.
I feel like Gio's making his presence in Mommy's life at the perfect time for Samantha. And the healthy pregnancy is more than I could ever ask for her.
Finding out that everything is okay, you know, it's made me feel whole.
Like, this has been the moment that I waited for a very long time for her.
It's gonna be emotional.
And he's gonna bring so much joy to her world.
Yeah, like he has no idea like how significant his life is. Already.
And your dream is gonna be fulfilled too.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be a mom.
I know. I definitely think that Chloe was placed into my life to make me appreciate my birth with Gio that much more, so I can be the best mom that I've always wanted to be. Definitely.
And you will by far be that, and then some, without a doubt.
I got some big shoes to fill.
Oh.